Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Beloved Fragrance Finds here on YouTube. Back with another Caramel Sundays dedicated review, this time on the fragrance Frosted Gingerbread. This will be releasing in the 4-wick 40-ounce vessel on their next drop of November 23rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So I wanted to share my thoughts on this candle with you all prior to the drop. Um, you can see I have burned this a few times, but I have not gotten to the halfway point on this one. And I have to be honest with you guys, I'm kind of struggling to burn this candle. I don't know if it's just me, and I'm also having a hard time wrapping my mind around what I'm experiencing from it. But I just wanted to kind of touch base on it, share my thoughts and feelings. Maybe others can chime in on what they get from this candle. But I just thought it might be a good time to do so because honestly, I don't know that I will continue to burn this one. But let's go ahead and start off with the notes on this one. So we have top notes of cinnamon and ginger butter, mid notes of nutmeg and clove, and base notes of vanilla icing and tonka. So this is where I'm struggling with this. To my nose, I'm getting a very heavy molasses ginger feel from this. So this here is the molasses that I use when I make gingerbread cookies with my son during the holidays. That is his favorite cookie of all time. So yeah, I feel like I'm picking up on something very dense and very heavy, very sweet and kind of syrupy. Almost okay, so here's what's strange. It almost leans savory to my nose. Somewhat similar to like the Dad's pumpkin pie candle from back in the fall drops. That one also had something in it that was slightly savory like, but it felt like it came from like a pastry note or a chord. This feels like it's coming from the spice realm, and I can't really place my finger on what it is that is not sitting right with me in this candle. I think it may be that it's just too cloying to my nose. This is a very strong candle. This is a candle that days after you put it out, it still smells like it in your space, and it's just a bit too much for me. If you guys know me or if you're new to me, I do not like like maple fragrances. I don't like chocolate fragrances. I don't like caramely, super sweet fragrances. And this is pushing it for being too sweet for me, unfortunately. Um, I, I don't know. I'm just really struggling. I wish there was something in this that was like just a tad bit softer. Um, this almost comes across as like a gingerbread loaf, dare I say. It's very dense and thick on the gingerbread part of this fragrance. So, if you're looking for something a little bit more subtle, if that's something you go for, I would be careful picking this one up. To my nose, this is coming off as very molasses heavy, very syrupy, very sweet. And honestly, I have a hard time personally while this is going. I can't put it out fast enough, but that is me. I know that many people absolutely love this fragrance. So Sierra, who is one of the owners of Caramel Sundays, this is her top holiday scent. So if you like a really syrupy, sweet, thick gingerbread, heavy type of fragrance, then I say go for it because I think you're really going to love it. The reason why I started burning it now, normally I wouldn't even had burned this prior to December because this is such a holiday forward fragrance, was because I wanted to see if I needed or wanted the 4-wick vessel in this. And I think it's safe to say that I won't be getting the 4-wick in this candle. Yeah, it's just not a love for me, and that's okay. I don't have to love every single fragrance. It's just not in my wheelhouse. It's very sweet to my nose. So that is not my thing, you guys. If those of you who know me know that gourmands are not my highest ranked preference in terms of fragrance in my home. They are something I only burn like in the morning times when I'm really feeling like it. And I prefer something that's mixed with like other fragrance notes, maybe more like a cinnamon sugar type of candle. I like, Salty Santa was a huge hit for me, as was Nutty Little Christmas. I really like the cranberry note mixed with the salty peanut note. This just comes across as very maple syrupy, sappy, ginger heavy, not even spice heavy to my nose. So it doesn't smell super spicy. It's just very molasses like to me. So, hopefully that helps some of you all deciding on whether or not you are going to get the 4-wick vessel. Some of you I know have probably already burned this, have had this in years past, and you adore it and love it. Um, which is fantastic. I really wanted to love this one. I will be honest, I don't really go for gingerbread type fragrances. I think last year or the year before I did get one from Bath and Body Works and it was just okay. I would prefer to burn something like peppermint sugar cookie or like an eggnog fragrance. I love me an eggnog scent. I like things that are like marshmallowy. I would honestly prefer to have like another Perfect Christmas, perhaps from Caramel Sundays. I do think I'm going to try out the Holiday Sweets fragrance because that is more of like a cinnamon bun type fragrance with like a cinnamon sugar feel, which I really like cinnamon sugar gourmand candles. Those seem to always be a hit for me, such as like Homeworks sugared beignet. I love that candle. Homeworks also has like a, what is it? Sugared apple churro or something that does have an apple note in it, but I love anything with cinnamon sugar. So I think that's a bit of a safer route for me. This one, unfortunately, was a miss for me, but that's okay. I will chalk it up to just what it is. I am happy I tried it out because I would have always have been curious if I would have loved it because Sierra speaks so highly of it. So I definitely am glad I tried it. I don't know if I'm honestly going to be able to make it through the rest of this. I may either declutter and pass it on to someone, or I may move this into like a larger space, or I don't know. I hopefully can find somebody to rehome it to that can really enjoy it. Because I'm sure there's a lot out there that would. So, in terms of strength and throw, you guys, this is like a 9 out of 10 in my house. This is very strong. Within minutes of lighting it, I can smell it, and then with hours after extinguishing it, I can still smell it. I feel like it's trapped in my clothes and my hair. It's like everywhere. It's an absolute powerhouse of a fragrance. So that is not an issue with this candle at all. Performance has been stellar. I've had no wick issues, no burn issues. This just personally was not a fragrance that I have enjoyed. So just giving my 2 cents on this one, and hope that the review helps out others who are considering and making their list for the upcoming drop. I know I am. I'm adding, I'm deleting, I'm constantly revising and rewriting my list because my feelings change on things or my desires change and I think, "Oh, I better get this or that." Um, but I have a fairly short list. It's about, I think, maybe 4 or 5 candles. I have 3. I'm probably going to get 3 4 wicks and then maybe two wicks. We'll see how it goes. I'm not dead set on one of the 4 wicks, so we'll see. I definitely know I want Dad's Fresh Cut Fraser. I would like to get Holiday Sweets in a 4 wick, and then debating on the Mahogany Marshmallow or the Christmas Morning as the other 4 wick. I'm not sure yet. And then I have the peppermint. The peppermint cookie fragrance is on my radar. I do would want to get a Christmas Story, and there was one other 2 wick that I was considering. And of course, now it has slipped my mind, but I have my list nearby. So let me look. Okay, so Christmas Story, Candy Cane cookies, and possibly the Cranberry Christmas Crumble. But that feels just like a lot of gourmands for me that I can't always get through. So I may take out the cranberry Christmas crumble and just hope that maybe they bring it back in a future restock. But thanks for listening in, everyone. Please share down in the comments. Have you burned this one? What do you get from this one? Is it in your wheelhouse? How does it rank among other gingerbread fragrances you've tried? I don't burn gingerbread fragrances often, so it's hard for me to really um, share much in terms of that. It is not something I really strive for. So, anyways, y'all, hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care. Bye bye.